Assalamu alaikum, namaste, hotep, shalom alaikum, peace. This is Tracy Lene Muhammad. It's very early Sunday morning, but I'm scheduling it to show a little bit later. I wanted to talk to you or take a few minutes of your very valuable and precious time to give you a little bit of help with perhaps something that you could do this week to make this week a much more successful week, unless you're already doing it, which I get, but just in case. Perhaps you could take some time today to journal what you want this week to look like in all areas, in the area of your physical being, your spiritual being, your mental, and your moral. Just decide what it is that you want. And I want to give you an example. If you are an entrepreneur and you have a product, you could decide how many you want to sell this week. After you decide how many you want to sell, take a few minutes to visualize that happening. Don't worry about how it's going to happen. Just visualize it happening. See yourself next Sunday checking that off. Physically, if you are working towards maintaining good health and you exercise, decide on what you need to do each day and then see yourself doing it. And again, see yourself checking it off on Sunday. I think you get the drift of everything that you're putting down. See yourself achieving it. Decide that you're going to achieve it and then go for it. Make this week amazing because you're amazing. Decide that you are not going to live in the past anymore. It doesn't do you any good and it's holding you back, and time isn't slowing down. We are indeed getting older. Whether you are 10 or 100, you are getting older. You don't have as much time as you think you have most times. Let's just utilize what we have, but let's not think about time and in the way of, oh my God, I don't have that much more. But let's live in the present moment, being happy for the present moment. There are things that you can do to come back to the present moment if you find yourself living in the past or looking ahead to the future. One of the things that you can do is to meditate. And it doesn't have to be complicated. You can just sit still and allow thoughts as they come to go. Don't attach yourself to any particular thought. Just decide, that's a nice thought, and keep it moving. I promise you, if you decide to live your best life decides it wants to be lived. But you have to stay in the present moment. Your best life is not in the past. Your best life is not in the future. It's in the right now. You can meditate. You can journal. What I do every morning is I do a gratitude journal where I think of 5 things that I'm grateful for and the why. Because in life, the why is what's really important. It's what moves us. In life, when something happens through you, instead of saying, why me, say, why did this happen through me? What's the lesson in it? And sometimes that allows you to breathe a little bit deeper. Speaking of breathing a little bit deeper, if you get to the point where you're at level 8 or 9, my spray, Calm the Fuck Down, will help bring you back to level 4, 3, 2, 1, where you can just breathe. You can order the spray by inboxing me or texting me if you have my number, DMing me if you're on, DM is Instagram, right? Or you can put it in the messages on Instagram. I mean, on this YouTube channel. I am working on getting a website together, but one of the things that I'm doing now that I didn't do in the past, I've learned from living in the present moment, is living in the present moment. And this company is building itself. So every time I get a sale, I'm putting money back into that company. And what's happening is it's growing so much, I'm almost able to support a website for a year. So I'm excited about that. So come and get yours. And it does work. How it works, the essential oils in the spray are oils that are calming. You have pores in your face, and you can even spray it in the room or on your pillow at night. But the pores in your face absorb. Anything you put on your face is absorbing it, right? And going into your bloodstream, right? I think you know that. So when it's going into the bloodstream, it's sending the signal to the brain that it's okay to relax. The quartz crystal that I have in there, I have taken time to meditate on and send the energy of calming you down in that crystal. So that's why I chose the name Calm the Fuck Down, because there are a million products on the market that really work, do the same thing. So I wanted that competitor's edge through the name. The bag that I'm giving you, I make that as well, from fabric to finish with your initials on it. You can carry your spray in it. Thank you so much for your time. I hope this week is absolutely spectacular. I'm going to head off to write down what I see in this week, how many orders I see from my sewing, from my spray, from t-shirts, from being me with yoga, everything. I'm going to sit down and write it out. I'm going to do my weekly reading, all of the things that make me me. Now you go do all of the things that make you you. Assalamu alaikum, namaste, hotep, shalom alaikum, peace out to Brooklyn and everywhere else.